Mr. Edgar Rhodes is a person who has in his heart a desire to see the state of Georgia a better place.
Edgar has always been a tremendous asset to Haralson County because he's always been very forward-thinking, and he's always been willing to, as I said a few minutes ago, put his money where his mouth is.
In a quiet way behind the scenes, I guess you might say, Mr. Edgar has done a lot for this county.
Mr. Edgar's greatest contribution to Georgia's agriculture is the CAF project, the Comprehensive Agricultural Livestock Poultry Facility, that will make it possible for us to do a much better job in the future of serving Georgia's agriculture.
Edgar Rhodes probably means more to Georgia agriculture than the great majority of the farmers and cattlemen across this state will ever know.
The 1993 recipient of the Georgia Agricultural Hall of Fame is Edgar Leon Rhodes. Rhodes, known affectionately as Mr. Edgar, has spent a lifetime improving his community, the education system, and most importantly, Georgia agriculture. After purchasing the City Lumber Company, Mr. Edgar became very active in the Bremen community. In the early 1950s, he helped charter the local Rotary Club and currently serves on the board of directors at the Higgins General Hospital. At the First National Bank of Haralson County, he serves as vice president of the holding company.
Mr. Edgar has been in Haralson County for a number of years, and he is probably as well known as any other one person you'll come across. You can't go hardly any place in the county and mention Mr. Edgar Rhodes that he's not known.
Edgar's always been a very loyal person to the community in which he lives. He's always been very loyal to Bremen, first of all, and then Haralson County behind that. Anything that's of any consequence or anything that's of any value to the city and county, Edgar's right there in the forefront, not only with his time and his efforts, but with his money.
As an active 4-H'er in high school, Mr. Edgar was a member of the state winning livestock judging team in 1932. 1 year later, he was named a charter member of the Georgia Master 4-H Club. Mr. Edgar has not forgotten the value of his 4-H experience and continues work to improve the 4-H program for Georgia's youth.
Mr. Rhodes is just a staunch supporter and a bedrock, I guess, of support for the Haralson County Extension Program and specifically 4-H. Mr. Edgar has a genuine love for young people and for what the 4-H program stands for. I know that he has made numerous contributions there in the county.
He's been real instrumental in keeping a good 4-H program in the county. If you'll check the 4-H record in this county, well, we are one of the top in the state always.
Mr. Edgar took his concern for his community and the youth of Bremen and Haralson County and led the construction efforts of the Haralson County Livestock Pavilion.
About 10 years ago, we saw a need for a youth livestock facility in Haralson County. We had a number of young people who were participating in 4-H and FFA livestock projects in our county, and we, being a small county, we don't have a county fair. We didn't have a facility to house these kinds of project activities and shows. And through the entire fundraising effort, as well as the construction effort, Edgar served as our advisor, being a person with his background and experience in the building industry. He was able to guide us in the right direction as far as what type of facility we needed to construct.
Edgar and John Calloway and 2 or 3 folks came in and said they wanted to build a livestock pavilion and said they could raise, I think my figures are right, they could raise $75,000 if I could get matching. So I got $75,000 out of the emergency fund of the governor, and they said, that's fine, we can build it. But I suspect Edgar put a great deal of his own personal money in it. You'll never know. But without Edgar Rhodes, it would not have happened, I can tell you that.
I'll say one thing.
Although almost all of Mr. Edgar's days are full of service to agriculture, education, and his community, he still finds time for his hobby, breeding Angus and Gelfie cattle. Rhodes also raises, shows, and sells Belgian horses. Even his hobbies draw him back to his deep roots in Georgia agriculture. Mr. Edgar took his interests of agriculture, youth, and community to the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia when he was appointed in 1984. There, he served 2 terms as chairman from 1989 to 1991, the first 2-term chair since 1973. He was reappointed to the board in 1992.
As a member of the Board of Regents, Mr. Rhodes probably is one of 2 people who have a real understanding and genuine appreciation and hands-on involvement with agriculture. And so we rely heavily on him to help be the conduit and the linkage that agriculture and the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences has to the Board of Regents.
Mr. Edgar truly believes in the link between the university system and the farmers of the state. One such link that will be beneficial is the CAF project.
The most direct impact has been his influence on getting a project we call the CAF project, the Comprehensive Agricultural Livestock and Poultry Facility, to become a reality. The livestock and poultry industry is a very, very important part of the agricultural segment of the business of the state. And the kind of research that can be done, the kind of teaching programs and extension programs that will be home-based in this facility will have a major impact on the future of not only this college, but of agriculture in Georgia.
I think the CAF project, that won't be the only contribution that he's made that we'll remember for a long time, but it is one that he had such passion about and has so much genuine interest in seeing the bricks and the mortar and that building go up.
In 1990, as a surprise to his wife, Mr. Edgar established the Daisy Campbell Rhodes Scholarship in the Department of Animal and Dairy Science. Students who have been active in 4-H and FFA are given first priority in the scholarship selection.
The impact of Mr. Edgar's contributions to the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences will be measured by many ways. One of them is by the effect of providing a scholarship, making it possible for students to get higher education.
The Daisy Campbell Rhodes Scholarship further proves Mr. Edgar's commitment to the education of Georgia's youth and to Georgia agriculture. It is this commitment that has earned him the honor of being inducted into the Georgia Agriculture Hall of Fame.
To be selected to be in the Georgia Agricultural Hall of Fame, I believe, is a high honor for anyone in Georgia or anyone in the agricultural field. It's for people who stand above the crowd, and Mr. Edgar Rhodes stands above the crowd.
Edgar Rhodes has never been paid in recent years, the past 3 or 4 decades, to speak out for Georgia agriculture. He's done it because he loved agriculture, he believed in agriculture, he loved the young people of our state, the 4-H and FFA youth, and I think sometimes that may be the type of person we need to recognize more often.
Edgar Leon Rhodes, a man committed to his community, youth education, and Georgia agriculture, a very deserving recipient of the 1993 Georgia Agriculture Hall of Fame.